But everyone knows the chorus.
Yeah, go.
Take me to the April sun in Cuba. Oh, take me to the April sun in Cuba. I can't remember the words. Oh,
Come on, Jen, get into it.
Oh, it turns out not everyone knows the chorus after all. Here to weigh in on this rendition of their song are the musicians themselves, Todd Hunter and Mark Williams from Dragon. Good morning to you, gents. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Pleasure.
Mark, to you first. What was your reaction when you heard the Prime Minister singing your song?
I heard it in the van on Friday as we were travelling to a gig in Melbourne. Todd played it, and I had to chuckle. I mean, the first thing I thought of was the fact that we're famous again for all the wrong reasons. That's the first thing. I've always loved Todd's rendition of the story of Dragon is like the story of the fall of the Roman Empire. So it's kind of, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Well, Todd, let's go to you. I mean, it's an amazing song. It's an iconic song. You would have heard audiences for the last 45 years or so sing it different ways, their own way. How did you feel about this one?
This is the first time I've heard it played on ukulele, actually, after all this time. But I thought he had a pretty good crack at it. So, yeah, it was interesting.
I think we can safely say that the Prime Minister doesn't have many songs in his ukulele repertoire. So are you at least a little bit flattered that he picked yours?
Oh, the thing about songs is after you write them and release them to the wild, they just become everybody's. So I'm happy that anyone to have a crack at it.
Well, it's an interpretation, isn't it? That's what this is all about. It's an artist interpreting your song.
I'm not sure about an artist.
No, guys, look, you're taking this down.
That's generous.
But the thing is, Todd, right, I love the fact that the Prime Minister said, like, come on, everyone knows the words, and he got to there's only 2 lines in the chorus, and he fudged the second line. And like he's never been in a pub in the last 30 years singing along to this song. How hard is that, Mark? How hard is that to stuff that up?
I don't know. I don't know how you do that. I think he must have still been in Honolulu on a beach somewhere.
Mark, as a vocalist, and you're probably one of the great vocalists our country's produced. You've been a hit maker. You sing for one of the greatest bands of all time. You've taught people as well. I kind of felt like that was an example of what happens if you don't warm up your voice before you sing.
Totally.
Is that am I right there?
Yeah. He was just like he was playing pretty well, but when it came to start singing, he needed a bit more energy. You know, the energy that he used in Parliament. He needed that. to hit those notes, so he sort of took the other side, you know, just sort of ambled through it.
More of a rhythm guitarist, I think, is what he's saying.
Would you be so kind as to set the record straight on the lyrics for us, Mark, and sing them? Sing the chorus for us?
Let me see where the note is first. Wow. Take me to the April sun in Cuba. Whoa.
Woo.
Take me where the April sun gonna treat me so right, so right.
My goodness. Honestly, you could be Prime Minister. That was amazing.
So the election's going to be decided by karaoke, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Listen, why not?
We'll be there.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Dragon's new tour dates, because the good news is that we can listen to the real deal if we're into it. And you are kicking off in late... Well, in fact, you've already kicked off, haven't you? How good is it to be back on stage?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's been so weird not being able to play. We're a working band and we just want to play, basically. And we did the Palms at Crown in Melbourne on Friday, and it was so great. So, yeah, we're happy again.
Well, is it good also to know, Todd, that if anything goes wrong with Mark, he twists an ankle, he's never going to hurt his voice, but if he twists an ankle or pulls something, that you've got a backup singer ready to go in the Prime Minister, Todd?
You're putting me on the spot there, sir.
If he's sitting at the back of the hall with a little case, we might ask him.
We'll put it to the PM's office. Boys, you're good sports. I think it's really fun that this is you've turned this around into something really fun for everybody, because it is a wonderful song, a song that speaks to our nation. You two are icons. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And for tickets and info on Dragon's latest tour, you can head to dragononline.com.au.
I mean, honestly, it's the best publicity they could ask for.
Very
this year.
funny.
So fun.
It's very funny.